takes him exactly to where Trent is with Audrey, and Sarge Mark lays down the baby that the monsters have arrived. So in an attempt to save Sarge, Trent jumps to his rope and swings to hold Mark's hand, but the monster grabs Trent by the leg, and the last thing he says is to save Audrey. Then the monster eats his brain. Mark jumps to save Audrey. Mark kills the monster, but then another comes, and hears the sound of the baby. Sarge gets in the way so Audrey can get the baby. Suddenly an explosion happens, and the ship crashes. A woman named Kenya takes an egg that is close to where the spaceship crashed. Kenya and a man named Sua find Sarge, Audrey, and Mark. However, Sarge dies just a few moments after that. Inside the spaceship we see that Trent has now become part of the monsters, but when Sua and Kenya find out that Mark is from the police, they start attacking them. They only stop fighting when they see the police, which arrived since the aliens came. Mark says that they'll help him. Mark explains to them that from what he saw, there's only one real alien on the spaceship. The rest are just slaves that are still human technically, just on the brain. The next day Kenya and Sua take them to an underground temple. There they meet a guy named Harper, who's a scientist Sua puts in the jail cell. A policeman they captured. Harper takes a look at the baby, who now looks like a 2-year-old, and says that she has a high temperature. Harper runs some analysis on the girl and tells Kanye that her DNA looks altered, so he's not sure if she's still human. Kenya immediately goes to take the girl out, but Audrey resists. Mark says that the girl could be the key to freeing the other humans on the spaceship. Harper then tells them that something is wrong with the girl. The constant growth has just depleted her entire system, so she needs a transfusion to keep living. Mark offers his blood, as he was weaponized. Harper analyzed the egg and came to the conclusion that it was a bullet in the blue light is what fuels the alien light weapons. And it has something very particular about it. It is compatible with human DNA. Harper's theory is that the aliens might have put them there on Earth, and every couple of millennia they come back to harvest, but they weren't counting on one thing: evolution, because the serum they produce blocks it. So if they load one of their bullets with the girl's blood into the right delivery system, they can free them all. Kenya and Audrey come out, but a monster that came out of the spaceship attacks them, and Kenya can't hear Sua communicating through the radio. Kenya shoots the monster, but her bullets quickly run out. Kenya leads the monster to the minefield. An explosion happens, but the monster doesn't die, so Kenya purposely blows herself up to destroy the monster. Mark asks Sua for the syringe because he's going inside the spaceship. A monster comes inside the underground temple. They shoot it until it's dead. Then another monster comes down, and Sua lights it on fire. Sua sets the policeman free and asks him to accompany him. Mark enters the spaceship. Everyone evacuates the temple, and they see the blue light. One of them shoots one missile, but then they see how the monster is moving toward them inside the ship. Mark is fighting against this monster, but something strange happens when the monster sees Mark's ring. The monster is Trent, and momentarily he recognizes his father. Harper risks his life to save Audrey. Mark injects the bullet egg with the serum. The alien breaks the spaceship and kicks Mark out. Mark gets weaponized again and runs to help Audrey. The policeman also takes some monsters down, and then the real alien gets close to them to get the girl, but the good monster Trent is ready to fight against it. The bad monster breaks one of Trent's arms, but Mark shoots a missile, but the little girl touches a part of some machinery, giving it the power Trent needs to destroy the bad alien. The sky turns red, and Trent is finally able to reunite with his dad, and in the end they decide to name the girl Rose.